Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Jade Empire. Made a slight adjustment to the audio, hopefully I'm a bit louder and not so quiet now. Last episode, if I remember right, we had gone and spoken with, No, what we'd done is gone through what we could find of Lord Lau's furnace with, Kang the man. Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. I didn't do any recording last week because I was out somewhere. As you saw from the little 20-second video I posted that got more views in a day than any video I've posted ever. Over 30 days. I don't understand. Anyway, now, with all that done, taken care of and explored, it's time to explore out here. Let's take a look around this entire place and see what we can find. Hopefully there'll be something good and interesting.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young man dressed in plain blues and greens. He is heavily armored from head to foot. Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
The Scourge of the South. I wonder how many people I'd have to steal from to get a name like that. With that description, they'll never find you.
Yeah, I kinda agree there. Yes, thank you for the random loading.
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the South. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge.
I have not.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
I mean, re-flooded. Technically, you flooded it first.
The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests in the south.
Oh, come on. What the hell is wrong with fox spirits?
A group of river-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee. Nobody is safe from this criminal.
I think you forgot to make the air quotes around the word businessman there.
His own master died at his hands, and he had fellow students kidnapped and tortured just because they didn't agree with him.
Now that is a blatant lie.
If you think you've seen this person, you must report it to the authorities at once. It is your duty.
As you fade away from existence, truly a skilled assassin. Imperial City gates. Okay.
An arsonist running loose in the city, and I don't have enough men to track her.
Oh?
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sen at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
Why would you think that?
I was told that there were some new warriors in town looking for work, though none of them matched your description.
Nobody would match my description.
Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
Right. Foolish. What criminals do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
Could be helpful.
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
I'm interested. Yeah, just tell me what you need done.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
This could be an entertaining diversion, and a good way to earn some extra silver.
No arguments there.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
You've got a deal.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukon. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis. Creative Yukon has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukon bilked. She's in the Imperial arena.
I'd like to hear more about Fading Moon first.
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she'd escaped to the necropolis.
Why was nothing done to catch her earlier?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the poor districts. She would have been impossible to catch in that rat's nest. More frankly, there isn't enough money to make it worth my effort.
Well, that's... Ugh. Could I see the scene of the crime?
The gates between here and the poorer districts will be closed for some time while repairs are underway. There's nothing particular about the scene of the crime, just ash.
Alright then. How about the details surrounding Creative Yukong?
Yukong fleeced some silver from Lord Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukong is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial Arena if we needed her. You could start there.
It's somewhere to start. What could she tell me?
She knows the details of the theft better than I. Lord Rento was reluctant to discuss them. Yukong could be anywhere or anyone, and Lady Rento is the only lead we have.
Alright, that's enough about the bounties.
What else can I help you with?
Well, you're a guard here. What can you tell me about the city?
This is the Market District. If you cross this bridge, you'll reach the Golden Way, the Scholar's Garden, and the Necropolis. The Black Leopard School is up the hill on the far side of the waterway, and the Imperial Arena is here in the Market District.
Could I ask you for more specifics about these areas?
Of course not. I'm on duty here. Find Bai the Outcrier near the arena. He's paid well to answer those kinds of questions.
Alright. By the way, do you have any information on that criminal hunted by the assassins?
I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presented. Some treasonous southerner has been undermining the Ministry of Harmony and causing countless deaths.
Is there a bounty on this Scourge of the South?
Not as such. The Lotus Assassins want to deal with this traitor personally. I don't envy anyone who's attracted that kind of attention.
Sounds to me as if the assassins are worried.
The Lotus Assassins are never worried. Their control, their protection, I should say, of the Empire is absolute. What could threaten them?
Apparently a Scourge. Sounds like you're angling for a quick promotion.
I would like to advance, but I'm not angling. I simply accept that the Lotus Assassins are the true power in the Empire, and I support them.
I wonder if we're being told the whole story. Could this criminal be justified in their actions?
There is no such thing. If the Lotus Assassins have identified a treasonous criminal, you can be assured that person is guilty of something, or will be soon.
Okay then. I should go.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
I shall do so. Thank you for your time. Now, let's see, the map here. There's a little bit of path here to the Imperial Arena, but I think I'm just going to uncover the path and then come and check around that direction. Shouldn't take much. Why are you loading?
I've seen some strange things in this city, but it's still the only place I'd want to live.
Fair enough. Alright, that's enough that way. Okay, thank you for the loading! Back to going over the bridge. Doesn't appear to be anything else there.
I've missed the city. For everything wrong with the Empire right now, this place reminds me of what we're trying to save.
Which is fair enough. Alright. Anything around here? Dog! Tiny little dog. Can't do anything with it, though. Let's see. To the Golden Way. Doesn't appear to be anything else. Oh, no, wait. Book stand. Guide to the Imperial City. Welcome, dear traveler, to the illustrious Imperial City, the heart of civilization in the world and seat of power for the Jade Empire. In this fine city, the wonders of the modern age are plain for all to see. Walk down the expansive boulevards, shop at the many fine booths and stores, and see how the most advanced and civilized people in the world live. You will be awed and amazed by the sights of the city, Explore the Imperial City for the experience of a lifetime. And explore we shall. Doesn't appear to be anyone else on this area. Oh, perfect. The History of Flight Volume 4. Sometime after Scholar Shu Wen and his prototype flyer disappeared, an apprentice from the Imperial City discovered the scholar's cryptic notes, detailing the use of the inscrutable power source. The apprentice showed the information to his master, General Sung Tao. Sung Tao was an engineer before he joined the army, and he recognized the potential of the scholar's work. He convinced Emperor Sun Si-wen to fund a project to develop a flyer for use in the army. The Emperor agreed readily, and after several months of trying, the first true flyer was created. Within a year, the skies near the Imperial Palace were filled with flyers. Though the safety of the new flyers was questionable, it didn't take long for others to adopt and improve upon the design. Okay, useful. Huh. Oh, no, it's just a small room. Actually... doesn't appear to... Oh! Yay. There doesn't appear to be anything in this path here. That leads out to somewhere. These person have names, okay.
Excuse me, out of my way. I've got to get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, now move.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting cock sometimes.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my, strutting at one time, old woman.
Shush now. You'll offend the gods of decency. This poor traveler's likely to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk. Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
Do you mind if I ask you two some questions?
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Now be polite and answer some questions.
Who are you two? What are you doing here?
We're members of the local traveling circus. I'm a fire eater and Lena is a juggler. We just sell buns on the side to make a little extra silver.
Ooh, the snark is strong with
Junda,
one.
could you
Here, with this
try
one.
to be civil? Just this once? This buffoon of a man is Junda, and I am Lena, his wife, as he is fond of reminding me. We sell buns here in the city. Well, I bake, and he sells.
What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
There is much to tell about the city, but we do need to sell the buns while they're fresh. Perhaps you could be more specific?
Tell me about the key landmarks in the city.
Why don't you go and check out the Imperial Arena? It's a prosperous place to sell buns, especially before a big fight.
You and those fights. I can't stand watching them. I prefer to take walks by the wall, or just gaze at the magnificent palace.
What can you tell me about the arena?
What's to tell? Fighters fight, spectators watch, gamblers gamble. It's just like any other arena, except the level of competition is very high here. I talked to Kui, the promoter, if you really want to know more about the arena. He talks more than you do, but at least he buys my buns.
Tell me more about the tavern.
It's busy, but it's a good place to get information and meet people. Best wine in the Empire, too.
How would you know, you lazy lout? You've never been outside the city in your life. Best in the Empire. Ha! Probably the only wine you've ever had.
I'd like to know more about the wall of the palace.
The wall is magnificent. It just keeps growing. Though I pity the criminals who are forced to work there, very few ever return. The palace is truly one of our greatest treasures. The heavens have indeed blessed our empire greatly to give us such a beautiful edifice.
Ah, it's unnatural, I say. Just floating up in the air. Emperor or no, it's not right to live in a place that just floats like that.
Sounds dangerous. I want to ask you something else about
What
the city.
did you want to know?
I'd like to know more about the various districts.
Well, this district is called the Market District. This is where most of the buying and selling happens. Most of the lower classes live and work here.
And die here too. Not like those nobles and wealthy merchants over in the Golden Way or in the Scholar's Garden. Born into a life of luxury. Must be nice.
Yes, dear. Life has been cruel, hasn't it? Good work, a wonderful family, and many friends. Poor Junda. Next you'll blame the nobles for your backaches, too.
Thanks, Obama. Alright, go back to my original questions, if I may?
Yes, yes, more questions. Are you sure I couldn't interest you in a bun? They're nice and fresh. Or at least they were when we started talking.
Let's see. Tell me what you know about Death's Hand.
Death's Hand? Now there's a name you don't hear often. I'm just a simple bun seller, but even I know enough to be careful who I utter that name around.
For once we agree, husband. Death's Hand is a walking nightmare. It is said that if you see him coming, then it's already too late. But enough of wives' tales. Just be careful who you mention that name to, unless you wish to draw bad attention to yourself.
Yes, perhaps I shouldn't be asking this to everyone I see. I'm searching for one named Master Li. Have you heard of him?
If he hasn't bought a bun from me, I likely don't know him. Come to think of it, if he hasn't bought a bun from me, I don't want to know him.
Junda, you withered old coconut! What's your problem? There's more to life than selling these buns, you know. I'm sorry to say I haven't heard of your friend either, and I'm not sure what you mean by master. Try the Scholar's Garden. The people there might know your friend.
Something to keep in mind. Alright, I should be going.
Go then. I have buns to sell, and it doesn't look like you're buying.
I mean, I would have bought one if that was an option.
Don't mind him. He just takes a while to get used to. Much like an ache in the bones if it lasts long enough. Eventually, you learn to ignore it. Good day to you.
Good day to you as well. Let's continue looking around. Let's see. Oh! Gem of Foresight. Do we have one of those? There it is. This object has been called an essence gem by the few who know of its existence, but none of those who speculate on it have ever truly held it in their hand. It gives the wielder a flash of insight into the future, sharpening his mind and allowing him to avoid danger completely, should he choose to do so. Evading traps costs no focus. Pretty good. Okay, got a vase here. 3 coin. 3 silver, I mean. Is that really all there is around here? I feel like there should be more. Let's see.
Owo sayır
I
uyuk
saw the
hap
princess the
wo
other day.
tarwayır
My
shafir
mom says
owo.
she's beautiful, but I think she looks kinda silly. Okay, another cast. Inferior Monk Gem and Configuration of the Dragon. Ooh, a configuration we can use. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Zinbu has more for
excellent.
us.
I have many items just waiting for you.
Okay, Lightning Gem would be very useful, but I don't believe he does. Let's see, which one is it? Configuration of the Dragon. Something about this strange poem made it stick in your mind. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. I don't think we have that sulfur water. I think we used it once. No, we don't. We have a cow bezoar and a bar of nickel iron, but no sulfur. So we can't actually make this right now. We'll have to keep our eyes open. That's the gate to the Imperial Arena. Another vase with 56 silver. And that appears to be everything here. Oh, fine. Let's go in and see if there's anything that happens when we speak with our companions. Then I want to go into the arena. Seems like it would be a fun place to visit. Nope, nothing with our companions. Okay, then. Really, that's everything? I could have sworn there would have been something else around here. Someone else to talk to and some more information. Commoner. Boy. Commoner, sign. Guard. Commoner, girl, boy.
Say.
Commoner.
The Imperial City is a vast place, my friend. Be sure you don't get lost.
Girl and boy. Commoner. Guard. Sign to the Black Leopard School, which we're not going to right now. Lena and Junda. Huh. I seriously would have expected there would have been more around here. Well, I guess we can go investigate the arena, which, you know what? Episode's gonna be a shorter run this time, I think. Way shorter, I know, but I want to make the Imperial Arena be its own thing. I mean, it makes sense. Kinda. 7 minutes. No, I'll go in. Get it started. Let me save first. Alright, let's go into the Imperial Arena and see what's inside.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
Ow.
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
What just happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the 3rd room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Okay then. Well, that happened. Okay.
These new sandals are uncomfortable after a few hours.
I suppose they could be. Patron, bet taker.
You? What could you possibly want? You're not here to bet, are you? Betting's only open when there's a match on, and right now, I don't see hundreds of people screaming at me, so I can assume there's no match on.
I suppose. When will there be a match to bet on?
When Kui the promoter gets around to setting one up. Go bother him if you really have to know this instant. Of course, he'll take one look at you and say, there's a new fish to throw into the ring. Good money if you fight for him, but that's your business and no care of mine. If you want to find Kui, he'll be upstairs, usually in the fighter's room, just past where the nobles marinate in their own decadence.
How does betting work?
Right now, it doesn't. No match, no bets. That's not so hard, is it?
Oh, I suppose not.
And don't ask how it works when a match is on. I'm not your teacher. Come to think of it, you look a bit strapping. Why not fight instead of talking to me?
Alright, I get
Quee the
it.
promoter's your man if you're interested. He'll be upstairs a few rooms around the circle.
Alright, I'll let you get back to... standing here.
Good, you do that. I need all the quiet I can get before the matches start. Have to build it up so I don't go insane when the crowds come.
Someone's a little irritated by this kind of thing. Ah, another scroll stand. Imperial champions. Gaze upon these words with reverence, for they offer some small slice of the history of the most glorious contest in the arena. The Ravager. Deadly, cold, and precise. The Ravager refuses to speak and shows no care for the crowd, but none can question his deadly strength. Wildly popular with the more bloodthirsty members of our crowd, the Ravager's rare fights are always sold out. Raging Ox. All of the Imperial City fondly remembers Raging Ox, our recently retired Imperial champion. Quick with a smile and famous for his antics both in and out of the ring, Ox's legend will live many lifetimes. And Kailan the Serpent. Kailan's phenomenal control over magic and his intense focus made him one of the greatest champions to grace the ring of the Imperial Arena. Cold and imperious, Kailan played to the crowd to cultivate a love-hate relationship that has persisted to this day. And... hold on, what was that? It seemed like there was something else. No, it's just a scroll stand. Okay. Thunderous Tauran.
Welcome! It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauran, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
Alright, first tell me more about the arena.
The man to see is named Quee the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll be headed there shortly. First, do you have anything I might be interested in?
You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and saws the usual patrons might pick up.
Okay then, that's all I need.
Stop by
right
again. Miniature Ravager hoods for the kids are coming in any day now. You know you'll want two.
No, I don't. But thank you very much. And... okay, can't get up there. In there. I think we can see the map. Yes. Okay, there's a fair bit to look at. Creature pens, fight office, Quee the Promoter. Alright. And I think I'm going to end this episode here, then. Seems a fair point to end. 7 more minutes. But, yeah, next episode we'll go in and take a look around, see what we can see of the arena here. I'm very curious. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Cheswick44. That is Jin and Sky. This has been a Let's Play of Jade Empire. And I shall see you all next time.